The following brands have in one way or another contributed to this video. Hello everyone, my name is Max, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'll be taking a very close look at this Danelectro 59 XT. I'll be using my penalty point system, which is explained in details in my other video, but long story short, I'll be checking each and every aspect of the instrument, and every time there's an issue or a problem, it will get a penalty point. The less penalty points it has at the end, the better, alright? But before we get to that, let's listen to what this guitar sounds like in the mix. In the United States, this guitar will cost you $499 US, and in Europe the current price is €589. I have already found the best solutions for you, and you will find links to different stores in the description to this video. And even if you don't need this guitar, I would still appreciate you checking some of those links, because they have some built-in magic, and every time they're clicked, it brings happiness and joy to this channel. The guitar comes in a plain cardboard box. The only thing written on it is the model number on the bottom, 59XT Aqua. Okay, let's open it and take a look inside. There are a couple of plastic bags fixed to the headstock, one with a tremolo arm, and the other one with 5 Allen wrenches in it for setup and adjustments. You'll also find a poster with this guitar, another model on the back, and a couple of nice cars in the background. Let's unwrap the guitar. Oh yeah, that's the color I've been waiting for. The paper says every guitar set up in the USA. Alright, that's a warranty card actually. The warranty period is 12 months, US only. That's all there is in the box. So I will remove this protective foil and let's take a close look at the guitar. Let's go through the specs real quick. First of all, this is not an ordinary guitar body. It is a semi-hollow one, and it's made of masonite. And that is what makes it sound so different to any other guitar. It also has a bolt-on maple neck and a Pau-Ferro fretboard. The thing is, the official specs say rosewood, while any other source says Pau-Ferro. Here is Thomann, here is Sweetwater, and it's a little too bright for rosewood, so the actual specs don't match the official ones, and that's the first penalty point. The scale is 25 inches, which is a bit unusual. The fretboard radius is 14 inches. Here's the neck profile at the 1st and the 12th frets. The neck is slightly thicker than the standard Fender neck, and I would call it a C profile, and here's how it compares to some other neck shapes. This guitar has 2 pickups, a dual lipstick, humbucker in the bridge, and a P90 in the neck. Both pickups are angled, and this is what the X in the model name probably stands for. A modern Wilkinson 2-point tremolo, vintage tuning machines, and here on the back of the headstock you can see it says Made in Korea. This looks like a Graphtec nut, although the website doesn't say anything about that. The controls include volume, tone, and a 3-way pickup switch. And the tone knob is actually a push-pull. It is a coil split for the bridge pickup. And here's the output connector. It sticks out a little bit, but generally it is a good solution because any angled plug will fit in here without problems. This is a high gloss finish. It is very nice and smooth. I've only found one issue that would be worth a penalty point, here and here. Everything else is perfect. This guitar has 21 frets, and here's the width and the height. Looks like jumbo frets to me. Speaking of the fret job in general, it is not perfect but good and consistent. There are no sharp edges, fret slots are filled, no fret buzz, a couple of little things here and there but nothing major, nothing that would be worth a penalty point. Let's check how many tools you would need to set up this guitar, not counting the truss rod wrench. A Phillips screwdriver, that's one wrench here, a second wrench, third wrench, and there's another screw here on the back for the fourth range. That is 5, and it has to be 3, which means 2 penalty points here. At least these all are included. The truss rod adjustment is not accessible right away and requires an extra tool to get to it, so that's another point. Here is what it looks like. Let's talk about tune instability. This guitar has a couple of elements that make it go out of tune from time to time. Partially that is caused by the headstock design, but mostly by the tuning machines. The headstock is angled just a little bit, it's barely noticeable and it doesn't contribute much to the instability. But 4 strings out of 6 do not travel through the nut in a straight line, and that, together with a thick nut, creates more friction than there should be. And these vintage tuners are actually the weakest part of the instrument. There is no tightening screw here, so you have no control of how tight they are. They could probably work with a hardtail guitar, but here we have a tremolo, and these tuners are just not compatible with any tremolo action whatsoever. You could probably find some workaround to make this functional, but actually changing these tuners to something more tremolo appropriate would be a great improvement. With that said, here's another point. Okay, let's check the weight. 3.2 kilos, not bad. 7 pounds. And at the same time, it's really well balanced. There is no neck dive or anything. Okay, it's time to open this guitar and find out whether it is properly shielded. Here's what's inside, and as you can see there is no shielding at all, which brings another penalty point. At least we can see how it's built. Look at those layers of masonite. Here's what different pickup combinations sound like. I will be using amp number 1 for the clean sound, which is Eras of Black Space. And here is how it compares to my American Stratocaster. And for the crunch, it's gonna be amp number 2. And finally, amp number 3, angle iron ball for some high gain stuff. The tone knob doesn't do anything until the very end. Which means a wrong type of pot was used, and that's worth a point. Now listen to this. I hear some noise that shouldn't be there. There is still something. It shouldn't be there. 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put it all together. This Danelectro 59XT received 11 penalty points, which is more than I thought it would get. But it's not that bad, you can actually easily eliminate 4 of them, and with some skills, another 3. Some of these are common for most guitars, like covered truss rod, too many tools required, or wrong tone pot. Most importantly, this guitar is fun to play, and is in a way a tribute to tradition, with a modern touch. Wow, you've made it to the end of this video, and I'm very happy about that, because first I can say thanks, and second, not many people make it this far. It would be really great to hear back from you in the comments below, not necessarily about the topic of the video, just, say hi, for example. If for some reason you like what I do here on this channel and want to support me, there's Patreon, you'll find the link in the description below, and other than that, subscribe or don't subscribe, whatever you feel like. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video someday soon.